Thanks for joining us today on Sayfie TV. We're pleased to be joined by former Minnesota Governor Tim Pawlenty. Governor Pawlenty, thanks for being here with us.
It's great to be on Sayfie TV. You don't know how long I have yearned for this honor to be on this show, so thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. You're here in Florida today. You spoke recently with members of the Florida Senate. Tell us about your conversations with Senate President Mike Herodopoulos and the other Florida senators.
Well, first of all, Senator Herodopoulos has done a great job in bringing that majority not just back to prominence, but being mobilized, energized, and really so reform-minded. We're looking to Florida for great reforms, leading the nations in so many ways. And a great example of that, Justin, of course, is the education reform opportunity they're going to have in the coming weeks. And I sure hope that your legislature here passes a nation-leading education reform bill and that Governor Scott signs it. I believe they will.
Well, that's definitely one thing they're looking at doing. As you know, Governor Christ vetoed that bill last year. What do you think of the lawsuit that's taken place here in Florida's federal court, where a judge recently ruled that Obamacare is unconstitutional?
Well, as a party to the lawsuit that is trying to get it declared unconstitutional, I applaud Florida's leadership and efforts to get Obamacare taken down. I think it's one of the worst pieces and most misguided pieces of legislation in the modern history of the country. It goes in the exact opposite direction of the healthcare reform that we really need. We need market-based healthcare reform, not government-based healthcare reform. So I applaud that Florida court's decision. I sure hope it sticks at the Supreme Court.
We have a new governor here in Florida. He took office on January 4th, Governor Rick Scott. Have you had a chance to meet with Governor Scott, and have you followed what he's been doing down here? And what's your assessment thus far of the job that he's done as governor?
Well, I keep a close eye on Florida, in part because so many Minnesotans come here during the winter. But Governor Scott is somebody I campaigned with and for during the final months of his campaign, and I've had a chance to stay in touch with him since. He's a really capable, bright, and sharp person. I think he's the right person at the right position at the right time to bring Florida back from its challenges to growth and promise and having it lead the nation once again as one of our mega states. And so I think he's going to be a great governor for Florida.
Great. Governor Pawlenty, thanks for joining us today on Sayfie TV.
Thanks for having me.